Hello, hello. I'm back again. I'm Sue Ronnekamp. I'm Sage Sue, and I'm back with some AgeTHRIVE advice, all about aging well, and what I call owning our aging in positive, empowering, and meaningful ways. I had to move the camera back so you could get the full effect of my little crown with the gifts on top today. We are in the middle of the big giving time of year, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And Thanksgiving in November, we spend a lot of time focusing on, I think, giving thanks for the past year and all the great blessings in our life. And then we move into December, the giving of gifts, thinking of ways we can give to family, friends, our communities, good causes. It's just a really great time of year to give from our heart and our spirit. So I felt this was a great way to bring this into the new best practice for this month. We've been doing a series on best practices for aging well and thriving with age. So today I wanted to bring in just a simple message that I feel is so essential to aging well, and that's to give and keep giving. Sometimes older people can be seen as takers. And I just think that's such a false view. I was at a volunteer event for AERP Colorado a few days ago, and all the volunteers for that community of all ages. I'm a new volunteer for them. We have incredible volunteers at our church. You can find volunteers everywhere, but so often it is the older people, the older ones of us, who are the volunteering of our time and energy. That's great. Let's do more of it. Let's keep giving. Give and keep giving and never stop. I went to AI. I do this occasionally now to just kind of play around with AI. And I asked for some uplifting thoughts on giving as a best practice for aging well today. And these are 5 of the things I got. 1, share wisdom and our maturity are some of the greatest gifts we can give. We agers and older adults, we carry stories, skills, and calm, more patient perspectives that I believe, and many believe, the wider community often needs and can learn and benefit from. So share our wisdom, share our maturity as a form of giving. Purpose doesn't shrink with age, but it often does shift. When roles change for us in retirement, after kids move out, maybe after losses in our lives, maybe moves to new places, giving can become the new anchor of meaning, purpose, and I think most importantly, identity. We often are seeking some new identity at this point in our lives. Helping others is energizing. Giving isn't draining. It often sparks joy, movement, and a sense of, I still matter. I can still make a difference. Aging well is about staying engaged and meaningful, not just busy. Because sometimes people after retirement get busy, but that doesn't mean always what they're doing is all that purpose-filled or meaningful. So mindfully choose how you're going to spend your time and your energy for this phase or chapter of our lives. And last but not least, small acts count just as much as big ones. Absolutely. Checking on a neighbor, reading to kids, greeting newcomers, making someone feel seen, praying for those in need of comfort and healing. There's so many small ways we can give every day, and oftentimes those can be some of the most powerful and meaningful things we do. We have more time now. Let's think about kind of how we're giving back to the world around us. Not in money, and that's okay if you can give money, but I'm talking about the things we give of ourselves and our time and our energy. Again, let's give and keep giving. And also remember, this is really a favorite quote of mine. It's on my door, so I see it every morning when I get up. And the quote says, I cannot do all the good the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do. Let's not forget that. There's all of us. We can give something of value and benefit to others, and also benefit our own aging well. Have a good one. I hope you have a happy holidays, and we will see you in the new year of 2026. Take care. Bye.